everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Drew, and you're watching Drew the Theme Park Dude. Today we are here to talk about the Bride of Frankenstein complete maze review over at Universal Studios Florida for their Halloween festivities going on, also known as HHN Light, where they have two mazes open, trick-or-treating, and more. So yes, one of the mazes was Universal Monsters, The Bride of Frankenstein Lives. This was, one of two mazes. The other one was Revenge of the Tooth Fairy, which I'll be doing its own review video later when I get the time to really more experience the maze. This I only was able to do it once, but the one time I did do it, I really paid attention, I really could see everything, and I really noticed how incredible that they were able to pull this house off. And I did do this on Sunday the 27th, I believe. So, yeah, like when you guys are seeing this video, it could be later, and I could have already done it multiple more times, but yeah, this is just off one run through, and yeah. So basically, I entered where Ghostbusters was last year. You walk straight in. Sorry if you guys hear a little bit background noise. I have stuff going on in the back. But yeah, you walk straight in. You see, like this black hallway. They gave me a glow stick, and they told me to wait. And since I was a party of one, because my family waited for me at the exit because they didn't want to go through. So I went in all by myself, and basically nobody was in front of me. Nobody was really behind me because they stopped me from they stopped me around 2-3 times throughout the whole maze because there was like the party in front of me was going kind of slow. So, Yeah, overall, it was an incredible house. You walk in, there's like this room where you sit in for like a couple minutes. You wait for them all to do their stuff and get like you prepared. And I just got waved right through. You walk in, by the way, spoilers from now on, spoiler warning. You walk in, you see like this gothic castle, you see the bride up there yelling at you, like, my husband is dead or whatever, and then you turn the corner and you see her pop out again, and there's a bunch of like these people that pop out throughout the entire maze. I got every single jump scare, but they are behind plexiglass, and each character is wearing a face mask above their makeup. So it is very noticeable, the plexiglass, I will notice that. It is noticeable in some sections of the maze. The darker sections of the maze, it is really hard to notice the plexiglass because it kind of goes in toward the beginning. But towards the end, when the sunlight's coming in and it's getting brighter, you will notice parts of the plexiglass. You're kind of, once you're in, after the big facade, you're kind of in like the scene of like in the middle of the castle for most of the house. And I couldn't really make out exactly what was going on. But then there's this scene where you're outside and like you see Frankenstein banging up against like a fence. And that was funny because I was wearing a Frankenstein mask and I kind of waved to him and he waved back. And it was kind of funny because like he was banging up against like the plexiglass fence, which was kind of cool. And then you turn the corner, Bride of Frankenstein ends the maze while screaming. But there was a lot of statues as well as from like the original Universal Monsters maze that did have more monsters. And there was like a little teaser towards the creature of the Black Lagoon in that maze. But I'm not going to give away too much, but that does leave lots of people to heavily believe it will be either returning next year if they decide not to have this maze return, or it will come HHN 31. So yeah, that's your Bride of Frankenstein. I just really did enjoy this maze. I do think it is definitely scary. I'm not going to say bring your little kids to come because it's open during the daytime. It is 100% 13 and up, but there is no blood and gore or anything. It's scary. There's people screaming, people jumping out of you. I would say just as it says on the summit, if you're at the bottom, due to intense nature, it is a haunted house. So I do not get why they have stroller parking next door. That's one thing. But, I guess anybody can judge their own opinion. Honestly, I thought it was an incredible haunted house. I will be doing Tooth Fairy when I return, and I will be giving a full review off that. I did love Bride of Frankenstein. I think that this was the best maze that I have personally done. I've only been to HHN 29 and did those mazes, but this is my favorite maze I've done. And with all COVID restrictions, that's a huge plus. I really did love it. I really loved it from start to finish with all the scenes with like the bride, Frankenstein, and just being able to like walk through a HHN maze really felt good. And it was my first time I truly walked through it all by myself. So honestly, would I prefer that they maybe do this next year? I would be, the lines would be crazy, so probably not. But hey, if you are really nervous about Halloween Horror Nights and want to get that boost up because you want to be able to do mazes next year, this is your perfect opportunity. Go by yourself, see if you handle it. This is not as nearly intense as I heard as Tooth Fairy. I did hear it is on the edge with Tooth Fairy. It's kind of my personal opinion since I haven't done Tooth Fairy yet. My personal opinion, this is better than any of the HHN 29 mazes. And I think it, like even with COVID restrictions, that is saying so much. I just love the theming. Like the second you walk in, there's gothic stuff everywhere. And it just makes you feel like you're actually at like inside of like a gothic cathedral up in Transylvania or whatever, wherever it takes place. Because the whole story is that she's trying to bring her husband back, aka Frankenstein, back to life after he died because she was lost or whatever. And so the whole story is her trying to bring him back to life. And, you know, it's kind of hard to follow. I will say that is the only probably negative. Like, in the middle of the maze, I was just getting jump scared by a bunch of random people. I couldn't really tell who they were because I wasn't really paying 100% to the story. And that's probably on my end because next time I'll go through it, I'll probably pay more attention to the story because I kind of just wanted to experience everything and I didn't really have enough time to really get a full capture of it, which that will be down in the comments. But, yeah. I do 100% recommend this maze to anybody that comes to Universal that is up for a scare. There's an area literally right by the exit that you can just sit at if you're too scared and you want to wait for your family. That's what exactly my family did. Literally, the second I walked out, I walked maybe 30 feet, and they were right there to my left behind the restrooms. And, yeah, I walked right up, and we finished our day at Universal. So, yep. I will be definitely going back, I believe, this Sunday, so I do not know if that's the day this is uploaded or whenever, but I know it's coming up, so if you see me, say hi, and I'll probably be wearing my same stuff I normally wear, my Do the Theme Park Dude mask or an HHM mask. I'll probably wear my Beetlejuice shirt or my Fright Night shirt that I got, so yeah, see me, say hi, I'll probably do, you know, don't know how I look like, though, so it'll be kind of hard, but you know what, yeah, thank you guys for watching this short little video, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and have a great yesterday, everyone.